I believe it, and now that I believe it, it's manifesting in my experience. This gathering, we're calling it the art of allowing, but what it really means is the art of telling a different story, the art of telling the story the way life has helped you carve it out incrementally, but telling the story with your words, with your observations, with your expectations, with your vibration. Then when law of attraction is responding to your deliberate offering of thought, now you're getting what you want, not just what you're observing. You just got to figure out how to do it, because until you do, you can't have the state of being that you want to achieve. You have to find the vibrational essence of it. And so the work is, you have to find a way of distracting yourself from the absence of the money while you activate within yourself a feeling of the money. Things like feeling appreciation for the prosperity that you are living, feeling appreciation for the possibility of more coming. In fact, we'd like to say that even when you get into an attitude of hope, you're much closer in vibration to allowing it than when you are in the vibration of doubt. The answer to your question, how do I let my fortune come to me and me come to my fortune? It's by pretending that it's already done, by taking pieces of the fortune and mentally expending it, by imagining how much fun it will be to have it, to enjoy the feeling of relief even before you have the actual reason to feel the relief, by caring so much about the way you feel that you guide your thoughts apart from the reality. Look in the direction of where you want to be and speak in the direction of where you want to be, and never again look back over your shoulder about where you have come from. And if you can pull that one off, as soon as tomorrow, you'll have evidence of your veritable fortune. Everything that you want that doesn't hold resistance is easily deliverable. All you have to do is ask. It's not a miracle. It's not metaphysical in the sense that it's something freakishly outside the norms of what can happen to you. All it is a vibrational awareness that allows you to follow the paths that your inner being is defining to lead you to what you want. Because what you want is abundantly around you. It always has been abundantly around you, but you've been blind to it because negative thoughts keep you from seeing it. Where when the negative thoughts are no longer active in your vibration, the veil, so to speak, is lifted, and you have access to things that you did not have access to before. Someone wrote a book. Esther cannot recall what the title of the book was, but someone had written a foreword. It was a book on prosperity. And in the foreword, the writer was talking about, if you are seeking abundance, if your vibration is clear, that abundance will start showing up, maybe in the form of pennies. And Jerry and Esther had enough experience with things just showing up, and so Jerry said, well, this will be fun. Pennies will begin showing up in our experience. And sure enough, everywhere they went, there was a penny, then another penny, then another penny. Reach into a pocket that you knew didn't have a penny, and there would be a penny. Pennies everywhere. Pennies in weird places. Pennies. It was just really fun. Pennies are common, but really, really fun. Never had they had so much experience with pennies. It was otherworldly. Pennies everywhere. Then they got on an airplane. This was about a 3-day penny escapade. They got on an airplane. They were sitting in first class on the bulkhead, and as the plane took off, Esther looked down and could not believe what she saw. 2 pennies on the floor stood on their edges because of the inertia of the airplane as it took off. And Esther said, I'm so glad you are here to see this, because no one would ever believe it. And Jerry said, let's promise each other we will never tell this story, because no one will ever believe it. Whatever is active in your vibration is coming to you. The question is, what's active in your vibration? What you want or what you don't want? What's dominant within you? Desire or belief about what is? You can have it all, but you have the responsibility of focusing it into being. Thoughts are turning to things, and the amount of time that it takes for vibrations to turn to thoughts, and thoughts to turn to impulses, and impulses to turn to urges, and urges to turn to rendezvous, and rendezvous to turn to things. It does not matter what you're asking for. It does not matter what is active in your vibration. Nothing is off limits. If you can dream it, it will be. And dreaming is the key here, because in dreaming you're out ahead of it. There's a story of a young couple in a boat, and they're newly in love, and he's given her a beautiful ring, and she's dangling her hand in the water, and her ring comes off. And years later he is fishing, and he catches a fish, and when he cleans it, the ring is inside. Your ability to believe that story is important. So many say, yes, somebody just made that up. Somebody just made that story up to make us believe in things that are not possible. But the law of attraction could send a fish to get that ring and inspire you to be in the boat the day the fish is hungry. The law of attraction could put that kind of timing together. Things like that happen all the time.